Crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha! João Cancelo. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Now it's the Catalana. Quality ball. Brilliantly cut out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now. Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work. Absolutely that. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Belgium are looking to go forward now. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. And he's being shifted off it. And it's De Bruyne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Played back into the centre. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Here's Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Tielemans. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Same again, the same outcome. Meunier. Now Trossard. And it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Meunier. Onana. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching there. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao making good progress. And it's Vitinha. Saves to shoot! It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary. De Bruyne. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's to Catalana. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Castagna. Gonzalo Ramos has the space to scheme. Meunier. And it's Amadou Onana. The referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. And if you do any strong opinions on the first half?
It's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Back underway then. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. No joy this time. Onana. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha. And that's a good decisive shot. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ramos. Vitinha. Shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And that is expertly dealt with. Ignacio going forward. Solo Ignacio. No, he can't get past him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This interception, his positioning was spot on. 60 minutes played. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Doku. Inona. And it's Castagna. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Castagna. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tielemans. Doku. That's Tielemans. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Great vision. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, this looks sharp. So what can they make of this? And here's Ramos. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gonzalo Ramos
Is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution in progress.
Portugal have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Gauges and forces him off the ball. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. De Bruyne. Vitinha is being harried and hassled. Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. De Bruyne in with the challenge. And here's Neto. He's having a shot! Oh, off the bar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pedro Neto, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 24.
He thumps it clear.
Number 22.
Defending was strong and firm. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now.
Substitutions taking place.
Herrera. Tielemans. Herrera. And it's Tielemans. Gonzalo Guedes. Matches Nunes. Might be danger here. And the shots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
João Felix really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Got nowhere to hide after that one.
Salmakers.
Gonzalo Guedes.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's went loose here.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Bruno Fernandes must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity. So the fourth quarter of the game. Meunier attempts a clearance. João Cancelo. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, cracking effort. João Cancelo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. Meunier. He's had it taken off him. Now De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. And time is up. Portugal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players. And it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. So off we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. It's Hernandez. João Neves was in no mood for any of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's anyone's ball now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character.
He's having a pop! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Deftly away. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt
They were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Dembele. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still goalless. Great pressure, plenty of it. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. And Mendes. Mendes scooting forward. João Neves. Now Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Neves. João Neves powering forward here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Portugal with the corner. They're first. Saliba tries to clear. Mbappe getting this one clear. France are looking to go forward now. Upamecano. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on goal. Great challenge. Time to perfection. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Rafael Leao. João Neves. For João Cancelo. Played out towards the right wing. And a chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Tchouaméni was looking wide. Can he latch onto this? João Cancelo simply refused to be outdone there. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. That's a good run down the left. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gonzalo Ramos! Off the post. Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh no, this does not look good. Cherki.
Well played for Conte. Joao Neves does really well to win the ball there. Gonzalo Ramos going forward. Cherki. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts. Portugal definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now. Portugal are 1-0 up at half time and it's all to play for. So off we go again. Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. There's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Vitinha. Tries one from range. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was. Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. Oh, terrible pass. Look where it goes. A good-looking ball. João Cancelo. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save. Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is good progress on the left. Conte. And this is... He shoots! Corner number 2 then. France have the chance to go the other way. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And the shots! And the ball's come on, and again! That's another chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement. So time change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Vitinha, here's found, there's the shots! It's fallen kindly here. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Cherki. And here's Vitinha. And Joao Felix. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Quatre. À sa place, le numéro 25.
Gonzalo Ramos is flagged offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Oh, this looks sharp. Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter.
They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Attention, changement.
So the number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Out for a throw. João Felix. He's had a shot! So their 4th corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. João Cancelo. João Cancelo makes a move down the right. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. Tchouameni. Saliba. And it's Kante. Now it's Mbappe. Pedro Neto. Who played for Matches Nunez. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Now this could real chance. Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he stuck it away as if later guided.
That's expertly finished. And he's done so often.
France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Portugal are almost home and dry now. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva making good progress on the right-hand side. Bernardo Silva. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Neves. Oh, he's having a goal! That's alert and sharp and very well played. Hernandez. Dembele. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it. The two teams each seeking a perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Diaz, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here. Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano. He's hitting a hit! Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far? Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Fabian Ruiz. It's found away chance! And that is doing no harm at all. He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. João Cancelo. Lovely. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Go! Portugal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it. Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly. He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Portugal with the corner. They're first. Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Not the most convincing of passes. Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got it all! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific goal. What a super shot finish. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so the critical part. We've just seen an example. Two goals in the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Pressure or pressure? He feels none of it. Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day. And that means just one thing, match ball. Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Now it's Ramos. That looks a decent ball. He's in a good position. It's solid goal! Good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured. As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopia. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Now it's Oyarthaba, spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nuno Mendes. Mendes scooting forward. Can he get it through? And here's Yamal. He's got away. Oh! And that's past the post.
It's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a shot!
Keeper always had the measure of that. He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Cristiano chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that has flown over. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams has been caught there. It's a foul. Eric Garcia. Here's Rodri. It's a searching pass. The referee has blown for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Portugal looking unstoppable, unbeatable. And in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Second half is up and running. And it's Cancelo. Looking to play it in. And it's Ramos. And the shot! He's put it wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pedri. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. That pass isn't the best. That is good strength. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Yeah, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he gets rid in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. He's in one-on-one. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is faded wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Tedri. And it's Llorente. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Gonzalo Guedes! Gonzalo Guedes! That's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Portugal are having a ball here. Well, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva. This looks like a shot. That's in. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways. And the time. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. And it's Neves. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. João Neves. Ambitious ball here. Ball looks a good one. Goes for a shot! And that's wide. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Nico Williams. It'll be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Ronaldo. João Neves being hounded, manhandled at times. Look, if they want to shut down the... Great chance! Oh, denied at the last. It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Corner number 3 coming up. Llorente gets it away. He's having a pop! Oh, impressive strike. If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. Llorente, oh, he's had it taken off him, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Well, he caught that cure, but no end product.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that. Llorente gauges and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's got space here. Now it's Oyarzabal. João Neves. Shifted it to the flank. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ferran Torres coming on here as broadly expected. Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Serán sustituidos por el 17, el 24, el 12.
Cucurella. Now it's João Felix. Wriggles his way through. Pedro Neto. Pedro Porro can get it clear. Shot! Shooting! Terrific save. That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Corner number 4 coming up here. João Felix! No, that's just wide. Kubasi. Now they can clear their lines. Some resolute defending there. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pedro Neto. Now that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pass is just off target. Pedro Porro. It's Ruiz. It's going wide left. Pedro Neto. He is through here. Oh, that's all spotted. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Mendes has given away a free kick. Now it's João Felix. Nicely spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, shapes to shoot! And that's wide. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Gets a good foot in there. João Felix. Decent chance! It is close, but that is the last of it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.